Blame Truth here, and I knew it was bad, but I did not think it would be this bad. And I'm actually in shock. I mean, again, I, I predicted Call of Duty would be here one day, but I did not predict they would be here so quickly. The fact of the matter is this franchise has lost tens of millions of players in the last year or two alone. It's just utterly pathetic. And guys, the title of this video, it's not clickbait, I'm afraid. I legitimately found things that are going to blow your mind. These fuckers at Activision, they never give us hard data. They never give us actual numbers. And we as the community, whether it's finding out how their dog shit fuck ass matchmaking works, or if it's finding out how little copies of their dog shit fuck ass games they sell goes, like, it's all up to us to do the math here and piece the puzzle together. And I did that today for you. And I don't know. I'm at the point where I fucking hate this game, and I hate the suits in charge, and I just hate everything about this franchise. So let's just give ourselves a golf clap, I guess, in the comments section below. And without further ado, let's get right on into the meat and potatoes here, because viewer, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So the first thing that made me just kind of raise my eyebrows, and the first thing that kind of tipped me off that something is just not fucking right, is this information that was revealed a day or two ago. Charlie Ansel says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 beta will feature multiplayer, as it always does, so that's whatever, but it's also featuring the new Warzone Resurgence map on weekend 2. And then it's also giving us access to one single player campaign mission, and the early access beta begins August 21st. Mind you, by the way, you can get this beta early access without pre-ordering. I actually got a code from Discord. I'm a Nitro user, and they plopped a code down at me like a threat, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess. So this is just a little bit weird. They've never done anything like this before. Multiplayer is one thing. If you want to sell people on the campaign, I can kind of see them doing that. They did like some kind of demo for a campaign mission back with Modern Warfare 2, the OG one, not the 2022 door-infested piece of shit. But the good one. But the Warzone thing is just wild. They're putting Warzone multiplayer and a campaign mission in a fucking beta. And you have to ask yourself why. Why are they doing this? Well, for anyone that just critically thinks about this for more than 5 seconds, it's pretty easy to see why they really want people on this fucking beta. You know how they used to say, like, oh, we had the most playtime of any beta ever, and they would suck their own dick and you know, just give themselves a big old fucking hand job? Just sloppy toppy themselves on Twitter for the entire world to see and say, look at all of the players. Thank you for playing the beta. But what they would do every single year is they would extend the time of it overall by several hours, or they would include both the early access and open beta portions, and the open beta portions would start earlier than usual than the last year. And like, there's all these little tricks and shit just so they could get up there and fillet themselves. And I guess it's for shareholders, I don't know, but they're trying to do that again this year because this is the most shit they put in the beta yet. They want multiplayer players playing it, they want Warzone players playing it, they want campaign players playing it because they want to look good heading into GTA 6's monster-ass release this year. But from what I have found, viewer, it ain't looking good at all. And from what I have found, legitimately, this looks like the lowest pre-order year for Call of Duty ever. And I am not exaggerating. Let's get right on into Exhibit A here, okay? Check this out. So about a year ago, to the day, I made a video titled, Black Ops 7 pre-orders hit record lows, and for the time, this was the lowest pre-ordered Call of Duty of all time from what I saw. In that video, I have a bunch of evidence I can cross-reference here, and then we can compare it to Modern Warfare 4 in just a bit. But this was what the PlayStation top pre-orders list looked like back in August. Now, keep in mind, the Black Ops 7 beta launched in October. So this was well before people were pre-ordering that for the beta. So I will give Black Ops 7 a pass there. But as you can see here, it is in the 6th spot. It's behind Metal Gear Solid. It's behind Battlefield 6. It's behind the ball gamers here that love their yearly sports slop fucking titles. So it's pretty bad. Usually it's at the top. In fact, I think Charlie Intel at the time tweeted something like, this is the first year in a long time that Call of Duty has not topped the pre-order charts when it was announced. And Black Ops 7, as we all know, was a fucking disaster. That shit sold 60% less copies from the previous year with Black Ops 6, over that actually, over 60%, and it continues to bomb on Steam, and we've hit record low player numbers, month after month. It just keeps breaking its previous record. Call of Duty has all but died on Steam. With that said, when we compare what Black Ops 7 looked like to what Modern Warfare 4 looks like today on the PlayStation pre-orders page, it gets wild. And after a brief word from this video's sponsor, we will get right on into that. You guys are not going to want to miss this. This is going to sound crazy, but your grandfather had more testosterone at 60 than you have right now. That's not me making stuff up, by the way. It's measured. Men's testosterone has been collapsing generation after generation. Researchers documented a 17% drop in a single generation and flatly called it alarming. Sperm counts, they are way down as well. And this is the worst men have ever been with this stuff. Check this out.
Both men and women who have lower fertility, on average, these are studies, there have been about 4 or 5 studies that have shown this, lower fertility and sperm count on the male side, die younger. Die younger. Okay? This should be of concern to everybody.
Yeah.
Your life
makes sense.
expectancy is
You have less vitality. You have less energy,
yeah,
less
and the
life
things that
force.
affect your sperm, your vitality, your testosterone are also affecting, it's a canary in the coal mine, if you will, of lots of things that are going south.
That's the world's leading scientist on this. Men who have falling testosterone and fertility don't just feel worse, they die younger. You're not weaker than your grandfather. You're poisoned by the food you eat, the things you ingest. It's all just junk now. And the system's answer is TRT prescriptions, over $300 a month, $4,000 a year, needles for life. I'm not about that. But there are natural compounds that support your body's own testosterone production, and some of the biggest names in health have been talking about them for years. Watch this.
You want to hear something really fascinating?
Sure.
There's a category of supplements that are very interesting, work very well to increase testosterone by about 100 to 200 points. Tonga Ali, about 400 milligrams per day, has the effect of raising free testosterone and overall testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
Tonkat Ali, that is the ingredient that's going to change things. This is Black Forest Terkesterone with Tonkat Ali. Tonkat Ali dosed at 1,000 milligrams, stacked with terkesterone, the plant compound athletes use for strength, lean muscle, and recovery. And let me tell you guys, every July, Black Forest runs the biggest deal of the year for Independence Day. That promo has came and went, but I reached out and asked them to bring it back one last time, just for you guys, just for my channel. So for the next 48 hours only, here it is. Buy 2, get 1 free across the entire store. Every product, including terkesterone with Tonkat Ali, plus a completely free bottle of cocoa flavanols with every order. Promo ends in 48 hours. Get it while you can, guys. Thank you, BFS, for this amazing deal for my viewers. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. So just as a refresher here, Black Ops 7 was in the 6th spot on the pre-order rankings for PlayStation about a year ago. And this screen grab was taken about a month and a half before the actual beta started. So this isn't people pre-ordering for early access. These are just the pre-orders in general, just kind of a random gauge. And if we compare it to Modern Warfare 4, where the beta is coming out in 5 days, this paints an absolutely horrible picture. Look at this. Guys, it's basically in the same spot as Black Ops 7 last year. The key difference is it should be way fucking higher. There should be people pre-ordering this for the beta itself. It's behind the usual ball gamer slop. It's behind GTA 6. It's behind Wolverine, which I saw some gameplay from Wolverine, by the way, like on Twitter. It looked like shit. So I don't know. Not only is Wolverine outselling Modern Warfare 4 in the pre-order department, but the standard edition is outselling the standard edition for Modern Warfare 4. And the standard edition of Modern Warfare 4 being so far down the list it's not even visible is very concerning, because a lot of people will pre-order that version just to get early access to the beta. I don't think it's a stretch at all to say this is the worst pre-order numbers Call of Duty has ever seen. And I mean, this was such a bad fucking year to take out PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because this is undoubtedly a factor for why these numbers are so dog shit. Maybe you're not convinced. Maybe you need more proof. Well, viewer, I got a lot more proof. I have a direct comparison to that dog shit release, Black Ops 7 last year. And let's just get right on into it and compare some more, shall we? So this is the Steam top sellers chart here. Modern Warfare 4, the pre-order, pre-purchase option, is number 23. Behind Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, and that fantastic blockbuster game, Steam Controller. Yeah. This is not good. I mean, it might not seem that bad. It's in the top 25. But if we actually compare this to Black Ops 7 last year, and keep in mind here, this is right before the MW4 beta. Pre-orders are going to be at their peak right before the beta. They always are. We compare it to Black Ops 7, and I have the data from Dr. Google here. It's nowhere close to Black Ops 7, the game that sold like complete ass. Google says Black Ops 7 reached a peak position of number 12 on the Steam pre-order / global top seller charts, trailing behind competitors like Battlefield 6 during the same promotional window. The worst selling COD since Call of Duty World at War peaked at number 12. Modern Warfare 4, 5 days out from this gigantic beta where people want pre-access or whatever, is number 23. And you can't use the excuse that Call of Duty's dead on Steam. Yeah, it is dead on Steam. Why? Because the games suck. It's dead on every platform, basically. I mean, you might be saying, well, it's pretty alive on console, BT. Motherfucker, their own releases, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, the ports that they released to make up the money they lost releasing that turd Black Ops 7, killed their own fucking Call of Duty app even more. It fell from spot 4 to spot 6. Lost millions of players who went to go play the ports. Guys, we are not in a good position here. And a lot of you might be clapping. You hate this game as much as me. But there's still a part of me that's like, it's sad almost. Is it not? Do you feel this kind of sadness? Yeah, this franchise is run by a bunch of narcissistic fucking Cosby Sweet sociopath motherfuckers. But still, I kind of feel sorry for the devs that are trying this year. As much as I, hate this franchise, hate the direction it's in, I understand it's the people at the top. The 7,000 devs that work on these games, they have to be trying, right? I kind of feel bad. Guys, the Black Ops 7 beta and the Black Ops 7 full release was marred in controversy. It was just so down bad because of Black Ops 6. I mean, Black Ops 7's coming after Black Ops 6 immediately, a year after, and Black Ops 6 was so poorly received, and they lost so many players, and people were so pissed, so it's kind of expected that Black Ops 7 would perform so poorly. But with Modern Warfare 4, I don't know. It has to just be the franchise is just, it's cooked. It's done. People don't give a fuck anymore. And I can't blame them. I mean, usually they'll forget how bad the last game was from a certain dev team. I guess no one has forgotten the absolute travesty that was Modern Warfare 2 2022 Electric Boogaloo It's Dorban Time. Followed by MW3, by the way. But see, here's the thing, is that MW3 should be the lowest one. It should have performed like Black Ops 6 into Black Ops 7 did. But no, it didn't. So it's just got to be a culmination of all of these things. But I'm not done. I have more evidence. And this is just the cherry on top. So, the Ghost of Hope, an ex-leaker who got threatened by Activision to stop before they sacrificed his firstborn to their Lord and Savior Bobby Kotick during his rituals, he says this on Twitter. He was actually being complimentary. Zodiac, the new Warzone Resurgence map. Play it in the MW4 open beta. Hope says, this shit looks like Prime Rebirth with the lighting and colors. Rare W for Infinity Ward. Bad Ghost replies and says, Phoenix. another dev team. There's so many to keep up with. So if you don't know who the fuck that is, I don't blame you. But then Hope says, IW designed the map. Phoenix just makes it for them. Now, that's a pretty normal interaction. It shouldn't be a cause for alarm. But the people that run the Call of Duty social media accounts, those how do you do fellow kids types, don't know when to shut the fuck up and stop being cocksuckers. They just don't. You'd think they would have trouble talking like they always have cock in their mouth. But no, they keep egging Ghost of Hope on for some reason. They have like a vendetta against this guy. But he fucking owned them. Look at this, okay? In response to that, Infinity Ward says, damn, someone should probably tell Phoenix they didn't build their own map. And then Ghost of Hope replies to that and ratios them and says, hey man, any update on that classic matchmaking you guys did? Or is being transparent only for certain things? Get fucking wrecked, you stupid motherfuckers! I'm sorry. I am sorry. These assholes eating crow. I love it. This is more entertaining than the fucking game, is it not? I love this shit. I love it so much. It's clear as day, they don't know what the hell they're doing this year. They don't. They're scrambling. They released ports that went against their own pre-order numbers. They stopped releasing the games on PS4 and Xbox One, the previous generation consoles, on the year that GTA 6, the biggest game of all time, is coming out. Who thought that was a good fucking idea? They released 3 different matchmakings in one game as some sort of guinea pig experiment because they can't just admit that the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 style of matchmaking is what works. I don't know, man. This company, this franchise is in shambles. No one likes them. I mean, the numbers I showed you should be proof enough. The rankings and stuff should be proof enough. But the fact that they're just getting roasted on social media and everyone's making fun of them is the cherry on top. I predicted we would be here, like I said at the start of the video, but I never thought we would be here this soon. I mean, after Black Ops 6, I thought it would take several years until Sledgehammer's game came out that it would really start sucking. They usually have the lowest numbers after all. But no, people are checked out. It's wild to see. And what's really funny about this is everyone that usually talks shit about me and says I'm a hater and I'm a grifter, they are silent, man. There's crickets anytime you mention my name. And it's not because I'm not popular anymore or whatever. It's because no one has shit to say because I've been right since 2019, and everyone has kind of realized it now. I'm going to play this dog shit beta and give you guys my feedback, but as it stands, I'm still not going to buy Modern Warfare 4. The things they would have to do to get me to actually buy that game, my God. One of them involves sending Scarlett Johansson in a bacon-wrapped bikini. Yes, that's a bikini made out of nothing but bacon. It involves sending her to my house, flown first class, express delivery, all that stuff. No signature required for that package. Anyway, guys. Oh, man. What do you think of all this? This is just, we're in some dark-ass times. We're also in some really entertaining times. I'll catch you guys on the next one, though. Have a good one. Peace.